Hey everybody, Chris Bassett here, and I'll be showing you how to recover your accidentally deleted files, videos, photos, or documents from a Windows PC. Let's get into it. So, method number one, check your recycle bin. Windows doesn't permanently delete files, it just moves them here. So, double click the recycle bin if it's on your desktop. If it's not there, search recycle bin in your search bar. So you can search for recycle bin in the search bar. It should show up. Then you can sort by the date that it was deleted. So that'll be one way to look for your file. You can also search by the name if you know the name. Right-click the file, and then click Restore, and boom, it goes back to the original version. If your file's not here because you emptied the bin, you can move to the next couple of methods. So method number two, use the built-in backup files like file history or previous versions. So go ahead and go to your search bar, search for file history, and file history is great for documents, photos, videos, if you've set it up. So right now my file history is turned off, but you can turn it on, and then it'll allow you to restore personal files and browse timelines. You can find your file version and click the green restore button if this is set up. Don't worry, most people haven't set this up, so if it's not on, that's no big deal. But you can also go to advanced settings, and here you can change how often that you save your files if you wanted to prevent this from happening again. So you can save it every daily or every hour, and then it'll allow you to keep the files. All right, the other method would be to go to where the file was stored at. So if you remember where the file's at, go into your files. Say, for example, you had a video that you deleted. Go into the videos, right-click it, go to show more options, and here it can say restore previous versions. If you have an available version that can be restored, it'll be in here, so you can click open or restore. Like I said before, if these don't work, no big deal. We've got some other methods to take a look at. So there is a few third-party softwares that could be used, and they're not bad. I did use a few of them, and it seemed like they either put a bunch of ads in place or they didn't work that well. But the one that did kind of work was called Recurva. So if you go over to Microsoft Store, search the store, and here you can search for Windows Recovery. And there's a few in here. Like I said, this one is the base version. This is free, and we'll go over that last. But if you scroll through here, like the disk drill data recovery one, that one's recommended. You can download it from the site, launch it, install it, and then just scan for videos or photos or whatever you want to recover and recover those lost files. I tried this one, this restore files. This wants you to pay, but they do have some free options that had a couple of search functions for things. And then here's that Recurva I was talking about. I did use this. I downloaded this, used this one. It did manage to recover some files, but not the ones I was looking for. So keep that in mind. You look at the stars or the ratings to see what's beneficial and what's not. But we will I'll show the tutorial on this one since this is actually a Windows specific app. And this is like certified by Windows. It does have a lower star rating because it's kind of hard to navigate. Let's go ahead and install this one. All right, then once it's installed, just go ahead and open her up. It'll open up your Powershell, and here's where you can kind of manipulate what you're searching for. So, for example, if you take a look, it has different modes. It has a regular mode and then an extensive mode. So regular is just the standard recovery option. I'd use this one first. And then extensive, it takes longer, up to an hour for searching. Here's the different filters you can use. And then example usage, this kind of shows how you would enter the PowerShell command. So you'd enter it like this. Most of the time, your C drive is going to have your files and stuff. So you want to search that particular drive, and then it needs to be restored to a different drive. So you may not have a C and a D. I have a C and a D. If you look in my files, I have a C and a D. So it has to be one or the other. You can also put like a USB card in there, or an alternative file storage device. But then like slash recovery destination regular and users. So you can look for like my pictures. So these kind of give you example usages. Or if you're looking for like a PDF or a JPEG, that would also work. If you are looking for support, visit this website here for the user guide. So you can go check this out if you want to read the guide. Actually, let's take a look. We'll go look at the guide. Just copy it. And there you go. So you can see that it has an option to kind of look at the different steps. You can go through command syntax lines. Different computers. So read through this. It has some information on how to actually run the PowerShell. But for example, I want to look for any pictures or photos that I accidentally deleted. That's the most common thing. I guess like 84% of people accidentally delete their photo or video. So you're going to start off by entering regular mode. So winfr space. I'm looking on my C drive, colon, and then I'm going to recover it to my D drive, colon, and then we'll do / regular space /n, which is a filter. And then I'll look for asterisks, JPEGs, which is like pictures, JPG /n. So another filter, asterisks, dot MP4, which is a sound or a video. You'll hit enter. And here it's searching now. And then it'll say looking for these. It's looking for the JPEGs, MP4s in my C drive, and it'll save it to the D. And I just say continue, yes or no. Yes, I will be continuing. And it starts scanning the disk. I'll put in the description of the video, I'll put a list of like different commands you can use that you could punch in. So you could do this. You can just copy paste, and I'll label it like if you're looking for photos, for documents, for PDFs, right. So it'll be helpful. And there we go. So it looks like it recovered quite a few different files. So let's go take a look at the D drive. So it should have saved in my D. So here you can see I have a recovery file. So now you can open it up and you can see these are it recovered this MP4 file, whatever the pictures. It recovered these JPEGs. So I don't know if you can view them, but that's what it gave. So it does work, but not the best. So if you are looking for a couple key tips, stop using the PC or immediately, because every time a new file is downloaded, it basically erases an old one. So you want to try to use this as soon as possible. And then always recover the images to a different drive or a USB. If you overwrite them from like C drive to C drive, there's a chance of corruption. If the files were on an external USB SD card, connect it and scan that drive. And then think about cloud synced files. So if you have OneDrive or Google Drive, check that web deleted folder because that often holds up to like 30 days of retention. But all right, that's going to be it for the video. If it was helpful, give a thumbs up. Any questions or comments down below, and I'll see you on the next one later.